What's your music freedom goal number? Don't know what it is? Well, let's break it down on this episode. Join me in my mission to help put at least 50,000 music artists on the right track to be independently successful with their music, to turn the talent that they have with their voice into gold. My name is Billy Nellis, and welcome to the Golden Voice Podcast. Boom! I think you're getting used to it now. You know that it's coming, and it would be weird if I don't do it. But anyways, so on this one, I want to talk about something that's very important that one of my mentors throughout my journey that shared with me, that if you are not clear on where you want to go, you're simply not gonna get there. All right. So this is why I want to talk about your music freedom goal number, which is the number of the income that you actually need in order for you to be financially free making music with your career. All right. So rare are the times where, actually even right now, where we get in the car and we start driving and we have no destination on it unless you just like to burn gas, especially with the gas prices going up and all that jazz. You see what I'm saying? But it's really important to have a destination, even when it comes to our goals, especially with our music, right? So that we can actually get there, right? Follow one course until successful. This is what focus is all about. So at one point in my journey, as you may have heard in some of the previous episodes on here on the Golden Voice Podcast, I had to put music to the side, on the side burner, and I was able to refine my skills when it comes to marketing. And yeah, one of my mentors mentioned that, if you're not crystal clear on where you want to go, on your intentions and your goals, you're simply not going to get there. You're going to spin your wheels and it's going to feel like you're staying at the same place. So a lot of times we want to take action. We want to make music as musicians, and we're simply want to take action without a specific goal, right? But what is it that you want to achieve with your music in terms of your finances, right? Are you actually clear on that? Well, that's exactly what I want to help you with today. And this is why I'm going to help you figure out your music freedom goal number so that you can actually focus on that and have things in place that are going to help you go towards that once you are clear on that part. All right. So, by the way, I created something pretty cool, which is a music freedom goal calculator that you can get by texting the word freedom to 647 277 5177. I almost had a blank right there. But yeah, text the word freedom to 647 277 5177 to get the calculator. And you can also go to the goldenvoicepodcast.com/MFGC. All right. So I just created that link right now. So the goldenvoicepodcast.com/MFGC to get that music freedom goal calculator. And it goes as so. All right. So if you take a quick pen and paper right now to start calculating your music freedom goal number, right? So you're going to take all your monthly living expenses, and you're going to add them up. All right. You're going to take rent or mortgage, food, transportation, lifestyle, anything that you are spending money on every single month that you cannot go, around of to live. All right. You're going to want to add these all up. It's really important because sometimes we spend some money or we pay the bills, but we kind of overlook it. We know it's there, but we're not super clear on what we're actually spending. But I want you to be aware of that, because there's a verse in the Bible that says, where there's no vision, the people perish. And you don't want to perish in your bills, not knowing exactly what you're paying and all that, right? So you're going to want to add all of this up, because if you can take care of all your monthly living expenses, that can be cool, right? It's going to take the stress off of off of yourself, so that it doesn't affect your creative flow, right? because I know that stress can diminish inspiration and just kill your creation. You see what I'm saying? I think I just created a line right there, which was pretty cool. But anyways, calculate all that, add all that up. Now, once you've got that part figured out, now the next step is to actually add up all your music making expenses, right? Things like buying beats, studio time, buying equipment, mixing and mastering for your music, because that's important, right? You want the quality of your music to be up to the music industry standard and to always put your best foot forward, right? So you're going to calculate all of that. I'm looking at the sheet right here. Music videos, so that you can have visuals for your music, right? You add all of that up. And if you're looking at, what you're spending for the whole year, well, break it down to what you're spending per month, and you'll have your monthly, number for that. And then you also have, so I said beats, studio time, mixing, music videos, gear and equipment, everything, and anything else. Just add that to your monthly expenses, and you'll be able to calculate that, which is your monthly music making expenses. Now, once you add that up, now you're going to take both the monthly living expenses and the music making expenses. You're going to combine that together, and then you're going to multiply that by 12. Okay. And the number that you're going to get right there is going to be your music freedom goal number, which is the income that you're going to have to make from your music in order to be financially free and doing whatever you want in life with your music. All right. Now, the number that you're going to get is going to be, per month, right? Because you're going to add them up together. Now, multiply that by 12. We cannot forget about the taxes. So we're going to add 30% on top of that. So whatever number you have, you're going to multiply that by 1.3. All right. We're going to add 30% on top of that to cover the taxes. We can't go around that. You see what I'm saying? And that, my friend, is going to be your music freedom goal number annually. Okay. Annually, right there is what ideally you want to make from your music to live and to be able to make it be stress free, so that it doesn't diminish your inspiration. And the next thing that we're gonna do, what I always like to calculate, is how many fans that I actually need, that are gonna support me from my music, okay, that are gonna buy anything and everything that I'm gonna put out there. And I call those true fans, right? How many of them that you're gonna need? Well, let's do some simple math over here, okay? That number that you have, that annual number that includes the taxes, what you're gonna want to do, divide that by 100, which means that it's gonna be true fans that are gonna spend $100 with you throughout the whole year. Okay, the goal is to actually hit 1,000 true fans and beyond, and now is simply gonna be math. But divide that number that you got by 100, and that, my friend, is the numbers of fans that you are actually going to need, that are going to spend $100 with you for the whole year to support you, your cause, and the music that you're making. And that right there is how you can turn the talent that you have with your voice into gold, which is the message of this podcast. All right. So hopefully that was a value right there. Okay. Hopefully that made sense with you. Okay. You start with all your living expenses, you add your music making expenses together. That gives you your monthly that you're going to multiply by 12 for the whole year. Add 30% on top, and just so that we don't forget taxes. But then at the end, you're going to want to know how many actual true fans that you actually need in order to live off of your music. And you notice, or you're going to notice that you don't actually need millions of fans to actually live off of your music. And once you focus on those numbers, on that number, that music freedom goal number, then it's going to be a matter of figuring out what is it that you're going to have to do in order to hit that music freedom goal number. All right. So if that made sense, go ahead and share that with somebody else that it may be of value to. You see what I'm saying? Other than yourself. All right. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel on whatever channels that you're tuning into. Right. You can tune into this on your platform of choice, of course. Right. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Spotify, if you're on iHeartRadio, or Apple Music. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to this podcast, because we're gonna keep those golden gems coming, especially when that golden mic is turned on, and we're gonna have more guests that are gonna come on and share some gems with you. All right, so I appreciate you tuning in, and I will talk to you on the next one.